Hello students, good morning. We have studied the concept of interest on capital and today we will study interest on partners drawings. We all know meaning of drawings. Drawings means the amount, that is cash or goods, withdrawn by the partners for their personal use. Drawings may be of two types. It may be out of capital or it may be against profit, means from profit. Drawings out of capital means withdrawal of part of capital, and drawings against profit means withdrawal of amount against profit earned during the year by the firm. याचा अर्थ असा आहे, ड्रॉइंग्ज आउट ऑफ कॅपिटल म्हणजे पार्टनरनी बिझनेसमध्ये घातलेलं कॅपिटल काही कारणाने कमी करणं, विथड्रॉ करणं. आणि ड्रॉइंग्ज अगेन्स्ट प्रॉफिट याचा अर्थ दरवर्षी, दर महिन्याला किंवा जो काही फर्मला प्रॉफिट होत असेल दरवर्षी त्याच्यामधून पार्टनरनी दर थोड्या टाईम पिरियडनंतर काहीतरी पैसे विथड्रॉ करणं पर्सनल यूजसाठी. दॅट इज ड्रॉइंग्ज अगेन्स्ट प्रॉफिट. ओके, this is the difference between drawings against profit and drawings against capital. Drawings against profit is debited to drawings account and drawings against capital is debited to capital account. म्हणजे ज्यावेळेला कॅपिटल विथड्रॉ केलं जातं विच इज कॉल्ड ॲज ड्रॉइंग्ज अगेन्स्ट कॅपिटल, त्याची एंट्री आपण कॅपिटल अकाउंटमध्ये करतो. कॅपिटल इट इज डेबिटेड टू कॅपिटल अकाउंट. आणि ड्रॉइंग्ज अगेन्स्ट प्रॉफिट असेल त्यावेळेला इट इज डेबिटेड टू ड्रॉइंग्ज अकाउंट. ड्रॉइंग्ज अगेन्स्ट प्रॉफिट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ एक्सपेक्टेड प्रॉफिट and drawings against capital is part of capital. Due to drawings against profit there will not be any reduction in capital, but drawing against capital reduces the capital obviously. For calculating interest on drawings against profit is considered and drawings against capital is not considered for calculating interest on drawings. While calculating interest on capital, drawings against profit is not considered, and while calculating interest on capital, drawings against capital is considered for calculating interest on capital. It means if one partner's opening capital is rupees 5 lakhs for example, and he withdraw from that rupees 1 lakh capital on a specific date, then he will get interest on capital on 5 lakhs for the period, specific period. I will give more specific example. If one partner has opening capital of rupees 5 lakhs and he withdrew rupees 1 lakh on 1st October 2017, and interest rate is say 5% or 10%, 5%. Okay, see here in this information his opening capital was rupees 5 lakhs and out of that he has withdrawn rupees 1 lakh on 1st October. So his capital of rupees 4 lakhs, his capital will be rupees 4 lakhs from 1st October onwards up to 31st March, and before that his capital was rupees 5 lakhs. Okay, so on rupees 5 lakhs he will get the rate of interest for 6 months up to 1st October, and from 1st October as he has withdrawn rupees 1 lakh from his capital, his capital will be rupees 4 lakh in the business from 1st October onwards. So he will get interest on capital at that percentage for remaining 6 months. So total interest on capital will be calculated by making the total of these two interests, that is on 5 lakhs for 6 months and on 4 lakhs rupees and on 4 lakhs for 6 months, remaining 6 months. या दोन्ही अमाऊंटवरचे जे कॅपिटल इंटरेस्ट असतील त्यांची टोटल म्हणजे टोटल इंटरेस्ट असेल गिवन टू दॅट पार्टनर. ओके, सो here we have studied difference between drawings against profit and drawings against capital. Now we will start the methods of calculation of interest on capital. See, when unequal amount is withdrawn at different dates, that means irregular drawings, there are two methods of calculating interest on drawings. First is simple method. Here interest on drawings is equal to amount of drawings into rate of interest upon 100 into number of months upon 12. So this is simple method. Okay, when partners withdraw unequal amounts, simple interest method can be used for calculating interest on drawings. Now second is product method. When partners withdraw unequal amounts at unequal time intervals, म्हणजे वेगवेगळे अमाऊंट्स वेगवेगळ्या वेळेला काढलेले आहेत, then product method is also used for calculating interest on drawings. Under this method we have to prepare a table, and first we have to calculate the period or months of each drawings. After that each amount of drawings is multiplied by its period, and then the interest on drawings is calculated by using following formula. Interest on drawings is equal to total of products into rate of interest upon 100 into 1 upon 12 in case of months, or in case of days 1 upon 365. We will study one example now of product method. Simple method is simple to understand. We will study an example of product method. See, this is the example of product method. Dates are given. एका पार्टनरनी या वेगवेगळ्या डेट्सना ड्रॉइंग्स केलेला आहे. मीन्स ड्रॉइंग्स आर मेड at different dates and amounts are also unequal. So first column will be date, second column is amounts withdrawn by the partners. Now number of months up to 31st March we have to calculate. Number of months up to 31st March 2018. From 1st May to 31st March 2018, it is May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February and March. So total 11 months. From 1st August 2017 to 31st March 2018, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, 8 months. From 30th September to 31st March 2018, 30th September is the last date of September month, so we will calculate from October. So October, November, December, January, February, March, 6 months. From 31st January 18 to 31st March 2018, that is February and March, 2 months. And on 31st March 2018 to 31st March 2018, 0 months. Then we will prepare fourth column, that is D column, for product, that is multiplication of amount and number of months up to 31st March. 2000 into 11, 22,000, 5,000 into 8, 40,000, 2,000 into 6, 12,000, 6,000 into 12, 12,000, 2,000 into 0, 0. And we will do total of these amounts, that is 86,000. Now interest on drawings will be calculated. 86,000 into 15 upon 100, because rate of interest on drawings is considered 15% per annum given here. So 86,000 into 15 upon 100 into 1 upon 12. So per month interest on drawings will be 1075. Okay. After product method, second important method is average period method. This method is used when there is regular drawings, means regular amounts are, there is withdrawal of regular amounts at the end of or at the beginning of regular intervals. Okay, so the amount of drawings is uniform, म्हणजे एकच असते ड्रॉइंगची अमाऊंट 2000 असेल तर 2000च असतील. द टाईम इंटरवल बिटवीन टू ड्रॉइंग्स इज ऑल्सो युनिफॉर्म, म्हणजे प्रत्येक महिन्याला केली असेल किंवा प्रत्येक 2 महिन्यांनी केली असेल तर टाईम इंटरवल बरोबर सारखीच असते. द फॉर्म्युला फॉर कॅल्क्युलेटिंग इंटरेस्ट ऑन ड्रॉइंग्स अंडर दिस मेथड इज इंटरेस्ट ऑन ड्रॉइंग्स इज इक्वल टू टोटल ड्रॉइंग्स into rate of interest upon 100 into average period upon 12. And for calculating average period, we have to use the following formula. Average period is equal to months left after first drawings plus months left after last drawings. याचा अर्थ पहिल्या ड्रॉइंग्स नंतर उरलेले महिने प्लस शेवटच्या ड्रॉइंग्स नंतर उरलेले महिने अपॉन 2. By using this formula we can calculate average period, and then by using the above formula we can calculate interest on drawings. So let's see some examples of this method. See this problem. A partner draws rupees 1000 per month. Under the partnership deed, interest on drawings is to be charged at 15% per annum. Calculate interest that should be charged to the partner if the drawings are made in the beginning of the month, म्हणजे प्रत्येक महिन्याच्या सुरुवातीला, in the middle of the month म्हणजे प्रत्येक महिन्याच्या मध्ये, म्हणजे ऑब्व्हियसली पहिल्या 15 दिवसानंतर आणि नंतरच्या 15 दिवसाच्या आधी, or at the end of the month म्हणजे प्रत्येक महिन्याच्या शेवटच्या दिवशी. जर 1000 पर मंथ पार्टनरनी विड्रॉ केले असतील तर 15% रेटनी इंटरेस्ट ऑन ड्रॉइंग्स आपल्याला कॅल्क्युलेट करायचं आहे. सो लेट स्टार्ट नाव. सो इन दिस प्रॉब्लेम three conditions are given. Drawings are made in the beginning of the month, in the middle of the month, or at the end of the month. Okay, so first we have to calculate total drawings of the partner. Partner A draws rupees 1000 per month, so total drawings is equal to rupees 1000 into 12 months, so it is 12,000 rupees. And rate of interest is equal to 15% per annum. Okay, this is common information for all the conditions. Now condition first, in the beginning of the month. Okay, now first we have to calculate average period. So average period is equal to months left after first drawings plus months left after last drawing divided by 2. Okay, as the partner is withdrawing the amount in the beginning of the month, there are 12 months. At the beginning of first month he will withdraw rupees 1000, so months remaining that is left after first drawings will be 12 months. कारण पहिल्या महिन्याच्या पहिल्या तारखेला जर ड्रॉइंग्स केले तर तो पहिला पूर्ण महिना पण उरतो आणि उरलेले 11 महिने असे 12 महिने प्लस मंथ्स लेफ्ट आफ्टर लास्ट ड्रॉइंग्स, शेवटचं ड्रॉइंग्स लास्ट महिन्याच्या फर्स्ट डेला होईल म्हणजे उरलेला अख्खा महिना राहील म्हणजे 1 महिना राहतो. सो 1 मंथ divided by 2, so answer is 6.5 months. Okay, this is the calculation of average period. Now we have to calculate interest on drawings. Interest on drawings is equal to rupees 12,000 into rate of interest 15%, so into 15 upon 100 into 6.5 average period upon 12. Okay, so 10 into 15 is 150 into 6.5, so answer is 975 rupees. This is the drawings, interest on drawings in first condition. Now second condition. Second condition is in the middle of the month. In the middle of the month. Now total drawings will remain same, rupees 12,000 and rate of interest 15% per annum. First we have to calculate average period. So average period is equal to months left after first drawings. See, in second condition he is withdrawing the amount in the middle of the month, म्हणजे पहिल्या महिन्याच्या मध्येच तो विड्रॉ करणार आहे. सो पहिला महिना उरलेला अर्धा म्हणजे हाफ मंथ आणि उरलेले 11 म्हणजे 11.5 मंथ्स प्लस शेवटच्या महिन्याच्या मध्ये म्हणजे अर्धा महिना उरेल, सो हाफ मंथ, सो 12 months upon 2, so it is 6 months. So average period is 6 months in this condition. Now we will calculate interest on drawings. Interest on drawings is equal to 12,000 into 15% into 6 months upon 12. Okay, so again 10 into 15 and 150 into 6, so interest on drawings in second condition will be 900. Correct, 900 rupees. Now the third condition. At the end of the month, in third condition again total drawings is rupees 12,000 and rate of interest is 15%. First we will calculate average period. Average period is equal to months left after first drawings. फर्स्ट ड्रॉइंग्स पहिल्या महिन्याच्या ॲट द एंड म्हणजे शेवटच्या दिवशी तो करणार आहे. सो मंथ्स लेफ्ट 11 प्लस मंथ्स लेफ्ट आफ्टर लास्ट ड्रॉइंग्स. मंथ्स लेफ्ट आफ्टर लास्ट ड्रॉइंग्स विल बी 0 कारण शेवटच्या महिन्याच्या शेवटच्या दिवशी तो करणार आहे ड्रॉइंग्स, सो काहीच महिने उरलेले नाहीत. डिवायडेड बाय 2, सो इट इज 5.5 मंथ्स. Okay, now we'll calculate interest on drawings. Interest on drawings is equal to 12,000 rupees into 15% into 5.5 upon 12. So in third condition interest on drawings is 825 rupees. In this way we have to solve this problem and calculate interest on drawings. Okay, now see this example. When there is regular drawings at quarterly intervals, there are 4 quarters in every year. first 3 months, second 3 months, third 3 months and fourth 3 months, total 12 months. Calculate interest on drawings of Mr. Siddhant at 10% per annum for the year ended 31st March 2018 in each of the following alternative cases. Case 1, if he withdrew rupees 6,000 in the beginning of each quarter, म्हणजे 6,000 rupees at the beginning of first quarter, at the beginning of second quarter, at the beginning of third quarter and at the beginning of fourth quarter. Case second, if he withdrew rupees 6,000 at the end of each quarter. And case 3, if he withdrew rupees 9,000 in the middle of each quarter. So there are 3 cases. We have to see how we will calculate interest on drawings in all these cases. Let's start. Now in this second problem, see here they told us that Mr. Siddhant is the partner, rate of drawings is 10% per annum and 3 alternative cases are given. First is if he withdrew 6,000 in the beginning of each quarter. So case first, if he withdrew rupees 6,000 in the beginning of each quarter, there are 4 quarters as we have discussed earlier. There are 4 quarters in a year and he is withdrawing rupees 6,000 in the beginning of each quarter, means amount withdrawn 4 times. So total drawings is equal to प्रत्येक क्वार्टरच्या बिगिनिंगला, सुरुवातीला म्हणजे प्रत्येक 3 महिन्यांच्या सुरुवातीला तो 6,000 रुपये विड्रॉ करणार आहे. असे 4 क्वार्टर्स आहेत, म्हणजे टोटल ड्रॉइंग्स इज 24,000. ओके, टोटल ड्रॉइंग्स. रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट is equal to 10%. It is given in the problem, 10% per annum. Now we will calculate average period. Average period is equal to months left after first drawings. 4 क्वार्टर्सपैकी पहिल्या 3 महिन्याच्या सुरुवातीला तो ड्रॉइंग करणार आहे, म्हणजे मंथ्स लेफ्ट 12 प्लस मंथ्स लेफ्ट आफ्टर लास्ट ड्रॉइंग्स. लास्ट ड्रॉइंग शेवटच्या 3 महिन्याच्या सुरुवातीला करणार आहे, म्हणजे उरलेले 3 महिने तसेच्या तसे असतील. सो प्लस 3/2. सो इट इज 15/2. सो इट इज 7.5 months. Okay, now we will calculate interest on drawings. Interest on drawings is equal to total drawings 24,000 into rate of interest 10/100, that is 10%, into 7.5/12. Okay, so after doing the multiplication, the answer is rupees 1,500. Okay, now the second case. In second case, he withdrew rupees 6,000 at the end of each quarter. If he withdrew rupees 6,000 at the end of each quarter, if he withdrew rupees 6,000 at the end of each quarter, so total drawings 6,000 is withdrawing at the end of each quarter. So 6,000 into 4, that is rupees 24,000 again. And rate of interest is equal to 10% per annum. So let's calculate average period now. Average period is equal to months left after first drawings. He is withdrawing 6,000 rupees at the end of each quarter. At the end of each quarter means पहिल्या क्वार्टरच्या शेवटच्या दिवशी, म्हणजे पहिल्या 3 महिन्यांच्या शेवटच्या दिवशी. So months remaining 333, that is 9 months, plus months left after last drawings, obviously 0 because he is withdrawing rupees 6,000 at the end of each quarter. शेवटच्या क्वार्टरच्या लास्ट दिवशी तो विड्रॉ करणार आहे. So 0 months remaining. So 9 plus 0 upon 2, it is 4.5 months. Okay, so now we will calculate interest. Interest on drawings is equal to 24,000 rupees into rate 10 upon 100 into months average period 4.5 upon 12. So the answer is rupees 900. Okay, and now the third case. If he withdrew rupees 9,000 in the middle of each quarter, now in this case he is withdrawing rupees 9,000 in every quarter. So total drawings is equal to 9,000 into 4 quarters. So it is rupees 36,000. Rate is same, rate of interest is same, that is 10%. First we will calculate average period is equal to months left after first drawings. See now in this example, he withdrew rupees 9,000 in the middle of the each quarter. There are 4 quarters. He will withdraw rupees 9,000 in the middle of this quarter. प्रत्येक क्वार्टर 3 महिन्यांचा आहे. 3 महिने 3 महिने 3 महिने 3 महिने 3 महिन्याच्या बरोबर मध्ये त्यांनी जर विड्रॉ केले असतील त्याचा अर्थ आधी 1.5 month आणि नंतर 1.5 month उरतो. So this remaining 1.5 month and these 9 months. So it is 10.5 months. Plus last 1.5 month upon 2. So it is 12 upon 2, that is 6 months. Now interest. Interest on drawings is equal to, now the total drawings 36,000. So 36,000 into 10 upon 100 into 6 upon 12. Okay, so after doing the calculation, the answer is rupees 1,800. So in this way you have to calculate when quarterly information is given. Now see this problem. Here we have to study when drawings are made for a period of 6 months only. See the problem. A, B and C started a firm on 1st October 2017, sharing profits equally. A withdrew regularly rupees 4,000 in the beginning of every month for the 6 months ended 31st March 2018. They have started their business on 1st October 2017. Obviously the year ending will be 31st March 2018, and up to the year end A withdrew regularly 4,000 in the beginning of every month for these 6 months. B drew regularly rupees 4,000 at the end of every month for the 6 months. And C withdrew regularly rupees 4,000 in the middle of every month for the 6 months ended 31st March 2018. 2018. Calculate interest on drawings at 5% per annum for the period ending 31st March 2018. So now again in this problem we will calculate interest on drawings of these partners. Now in this third problem they told us that A, B and C are three partners. They have started their business on 1st October 2017, and from 1st October 2017 to 31st March 2018 they have made drawings. There are three conditions again. Partner A withdrew regularly rupees 4,000 in the beginning of every month for these 6 months. B at the end of every month for 6 months, and C at the middle of every month for 6 months. Interest on drawings rate is 5% per annum. So we have to calculate interest. Okay. Now here first we have to calculate total drawings of partners. As the amount of drawing is same, rupees 4,000. Rupees 4,000 into their withdrawing amounts for 6 months. So total drawings will be 4,000 into 6, not 12. Keep it in mind. रुपीज 24,000. 6 महिन्याचाच हिशोब आहे, त्यामुळे 6 गुणूनच आपल्याला 6 वेळेला त्यांनी काढलेत, 6 महिन्यात काढलेत पैसे, विड्रॉ केलेत म्हणजे. सो इंटू 6 करून 24,000 काढायचं आहे. आता केस रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट is equal to 5% per annum. So now case first. In case first they told us that Mr. A ची फर्स्ट केस आहे. वाक्य बघा. A drew regularly 4,000 in the beginning of every month for 6 months. सो ए हा 4,000 रुपये विड्रॉ करतोय 6 महिने प्रत्येक महिन्याच्या ॲट द बिगिनिंग. ओके. सो फर्स्ट वी विल कॅल्क्युलेट. इथे लिहिते मी इन द बिगिनिंग. दिस इज द कंडिशन. सो ॲव्हरेज पिरियड इज इक्वल टू मंथ्स लेफ्ट आफ्टर फर्स्ट ड्रॉइंग्स. आता टोटल 12 महिन्यांचा हिशोब नाही आहे, तर 6 महिन्यांचाच आहे, हे लक्षात ठेवा सगळ्यांनी. सो ही इज विड्रॉईंग इन द बिगिनिंग ऑफ फर्स्ट मंथ रुपीज 4,000 अँड इन एव्हरी मंथ. सो पहिलं ड्रॉईंग करून झाल्यानंतर उरलेले महिने 6 येतील. सो 6 मंथ्स प्लस मंथ्स लेफ्ट आफ्टर लास्ट ड्रॉइंग्स. शेवटचं ड्रॉईंग शेवटच्या महिन्याच्या पहिल्या दिवशी होईल, म्हणजे 1 महिना पूर्ण उरलेला असेल, अपॉन 2. So it is 7/2, that is 3.5 months. So interest on drawings is equal to total drawings is 24,000 into rate of interest 5/100 into 3.5/12, and after making the multiplication the amount is rupees 350. Okay. Now case second of Mr. B. Mr. B drew regularly rupees 4,000 at the end of every month for 6 months. So at the end, this is the condition. Okay. So first we have to calculate average period. Average period is equal to months left after first drawings 5, months left after last drawing 0, because at the end of the month he will withdraw the amount, divided by 2. So it is 5/2, that is 2.5 months. Therefore interest on drawings is equal to 24,000 total drawings into rate of interest 5/100 into 2.5/12. या ठिकाणी मल्टिप्लिकेशन करताना 2.5/12 3.5/12 असंच घ्यायचं आपल्याला. फक्त मंथ्स लेफ्ट काढताना आपल्याला 6 मंथ्सचा हिशोब दिला म्हणून 6 मंथ्सच घ्यायचे, हे लक्षात ठेवा. सो हिअर अगेन the multiplication is rupees 250. Okay, and now case third, Mr. C drew regularly rupees 4,000 in the middle of every month for 6 months. In the middle, this is just for your information, तुम्हाला कळण्यासाठी लक्षात राहण्यासाठी ते लिहिते मी. आता मिस्टर सी साठी ॲव्हरेज पिरियड इज इक्वल टू मंथ्स लेफ्ट as he is withdrawing in the middle of the month, so months left will be 5.5 plus 0.5 upon 2, so it is 3 months because 6 upon 2 3 months. Okay, now we will calculate interest. Interest is equal to 24,000 rupees into 5 upon 100 into 3 upon 12, and the answer is rupees 300. Okay, so here in these conditions we have to calculate like this. And now this last example just for your information. Calculate interest on drawings of Rakesh at 10% per annum for the year ended 31st March 2018 in each of the following alternative cases. Case first, if his drawings during the year were rupees 30,000. In case first, drawings is given, so see the solution of case first. Interest on drawings will be 30,000 into the rate of interest, that is 10 upon 100 into 6 upon 12. So the interest on drawings is rupees 1,500. Okay. Case second, if he withdraws rupees 2,500 per month during the year. First we have to calculate total drawings. So 2,500 into 12 months, his total drawings again is rupees 30,000. Interest on drawings will be again 30,000 into 10% into 6 upon 12. Important note, see the important note, if the date of drawings is not given and accounting period is less than 6 months, then the interest on total drawings is calculated for half of the accounting period. This is the rule. Always we will calculate interest for half accounting period. Keep it in mind. When the rate of interest is given without the word per annum, interest is charged without considering the time factor. म्हणजे पर ॲनम हे शब्द असतील तर आपल्याला कॅल्क्युलेशन करताना 6 मंथसाठीचा इंटरेस्ट कॅल्क्युलेट करायचा आहे, दॅट इज हाफ ऑफ द अकाउंटिंग पिरियड. आणि पर ॲनम वर्ड्स जर नसतील तर आपल्याला टाईम फॅक्टर कन्सिडर करायचा नाही आहे. सी दिस स्मॉल एक्झाम्पल फॉर दिस कन्सेप्ट. कॅल्क्युलेट इंटरेस्ट ऑन एज ड्रॉइंग्स ॲट 10%. Here per annum words are not there. If he withdrew rupees 2,50,000 during the year, so interest will be 2,50,000 into 10%, that is rupees 25,000. Okay, आणि जर इथे 10% per annum दिलं असतं तर interest will be 2,50,000 into 10% into 6 upon 12. Understood? So the interest will be 12,500 in that case. Per annum शब्द नसल्यामुळे जो इंटरेस्ट आला आहे तो काढलेला आहे. देर इज नो कन्सिडरेशन ऑफ टाइम फॅक्टर. अंडरस्टूड? नाव आफ्टर द कन्सेप्ट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट ऑन ड्रॉइंग्स विल स्टडी टुडे ए स्मॉल concept which concept we have studied already in 11th. Salary or commission, that is remuneration to partner. This remuneration is allowed to the partners for looking after the business of the firm. So जो पार्टनर बिझनेसमध्ये जास्त ॲक्टिवली काम करत असेल त्याला काही वेळेला सॅलरी किंवा कमिशन अलाउड केलं जातं. अँड इट इज अलाउड ओनली इफ द पार्टनरशिप डीड अलाउड इट टू बी पेड. म्हणजे पार्टनरशिप डीडमध्ये मेन्शन केलेलं नसेल तर सॅलरी, कमिशन या गोष्टी अलाव करता येत नाहीत. आपण हे बघितलं आहे इन केस ऑफ अब्सेन्स ऑफ पार्टनरशिप डीड, प्रोव्हिजन्स ऑफ पार्टनरशिप ॲक्ट, no interest on capital, no salary, no commission, etc. Salary and commission to a partner is an appropriation of profit and not a charge against profit. So, salary or commission to partner is allowed only if partnership deed allows and the firm earns profit during that year. सॅलरी पेएबल टू इच पार्टनर इज नॉर्मली स्टेटेड ॲज अन अमाऊंट. सॅलरीची अमाऊंट दिलेली असते, पण कमिशनसाठी आपल्याला बऱ्याच वेळेला पर्सेंटेज दिलेलं असतं अँड दिस पर्सेंटेज इज पर्सेंटेज ऑफ प्रॉफिट. देर आर टू केसेस, ॲज पर्सेंटेज ऑफ नेट प्रॉफिट बिफोर चार्जिंग कमिशन और पर्सेंटेज ऑफ नेट प्रॉफिट आफ्टर चार्जिंग कमिशन. आपण हे वर्ड्स बघितलेले आहेत, हे फॉर्म्युले पण बघितलेले आहेत. जस्ट वी विल रिपीट इट. आय एम रिपीटिंग इट. Commission under these two methods is computed as follows. If percentage of commission is this percentage of net profit before charging commission असं दिलं असेल तर नेट प्रॉफिट बिफोर कमिशन कॅल्क्युलेट करायचं आहे किंवा दिलेलं असेल इंटू रेट ऑफ कमिशन अपॉन 100. दिस सिम्पल फॉर्म्युला वी हॅव टू यूज. इफ this percentage of net profit after charging commission is given, then we have to calculate commission is equal to net profit before commission into rate of commission upon 100 plus rate of commission. By using this formula we can calculate commission on commission of certain percentage of net profit after charging the commission. Keep it in mind. Okay.